Will Smith.
Yeah.
I don't think I have to really explain what happened at the 2022 Oscars. It was like news for 2 whole weeks. There was not one YouTuber or podcaster or television show host or news outlet that didn't cover this story. But, just for safety, Chris Rock made a joke about Jada Smith's shaved head. Will Smith walked on stage and slapped Chris Rock on live television, and then yelled and swore at him after. 4 months later, Will Smith decides to apologize to Chris Rock through YouTube.
Yeah.
And I honestly thought that there was going to be a big group of people who didn't feel the same as me because everyone is always divided on the internet. But wow, most people felt the same as me, which was, I think it's a little bit too late. It felt like it happened a year ago. Don't get me wrong, it's always good to apologize for something that you've done wrong. But sometimes it's best to do it within a shorter time frame. Now, Chris has avoided Will the whole time, probably to his advantage because he gets to rip on him at his live shows. By the way, did anyone else get ads immediately after this all happened for Chris Rock's live show? Anyway, I'm here to give Will some advice on how to improve his apology video, because I feel like it needs a little bit of tidying up. It's been a minute. The title of this video is an interesting one, mainly because it's actually been 124 days. Historically, not accurate in the title. This is an apology video. We want emotion, but we also want facts. So, it's been a minute, technically not true. Now, unless, I could be wrong, this could have been filmed between the slap and Will receiving the Oscar. But, I don't know, the clothes don't seem like they're matching. It seems a little bit different. I feel like this was filmed after. So, yeah, look, the title doesn't work, change it. See, Will has gone with the classic here, the sigh. This is so common in YouTube culture, and Will's gone for it here too. That was a mistake. The sigh is just so synonymous with other YouTuber apologies. Don't start with it. Don't walk into frame. Start with you in frame. Just get into it. You've wasted enough time. It's been 124 days. Just start it.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech?
Now, this is kind of a dumb question. I think he answered it well, though, and he answered it truthfully. But Can you stop it? But the problem, though, is, well, let's watch.
I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
It's kind of hard to tell from the language whether you're still answering the question or you're talking about something new, especially when you watch through the whole video and you realize this isn't a Q&A. Did you reach out on the day, or is it that you've reached out since? Are you apologizing now, or have you already apologized? It's messy. Just be clear. Second point. Really? I apologize to you? Is there a principal or your parent standing next to you making you do this? Well, there probably actually is someone making him do this, but I apologize to you. Even if you don't mean it, you're an actor. Act. It doesn't feel real, and the words don't help. Chris, I'm really sorry for slapping you. I'm really sorry for embarrassing you and hurting you, especially on live television and while you were working as well. See?
And I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
Yeah, there's nothing to talk about. Cut that out. All right, hypothetical situation. Maybe not even related to the video, right? You're talking to your friend and you're telling them how you're sad about how you did something bad to someone. So you want to apologize to these 2 people, but your friend that you're talking to, they only know one person. They don't know the person who's related to this other person. Maybe you're doing it because you want to look better to the friend you're talking to. I don't know. Maybe that's why you want to do it, right? What matters is that you want your friend to know that you want to apologize. So to do that, you might use the person's name that they know. So for example, Chris. Your friend knows Chris. And then you'd say Chris's relationship to that person. So for example, a relative like mum. Let's say Chris's mum, all right? So you want to apologize to Chris's mum. But your friend doesn't know Chris's mum. They know Chris. But you say Chris's mum because you know your friend really likes Chris. And the important person in this, the person's status that you want to utilize in this situation is Chris. So if I was apologizing to, let's say, Chris's mum, but I was talking to you about it, who doesn't know her personally, I'd probably say something along the lines of,
I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did. You know, that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother.
oh, that's interesting. That's actually what Will Smith did. Wait a second. Does Chris Rock's mother have a name? Oh, okay, she does. That's interesting. Use it. If I actually wanted to apologize to Chris's mother, I'd probably say something along the lines of, Rosalie, I'm really sorry for assaulting your son on live television and embarrassing him and hurting him while he was doing his job and just making jokes. I really apologize to him and I apologize to you. You can use that one next time, Will.
Yeah.
Now, an important thing to do in an apology video is not lie. Definitely don't say something that can be proven wrong by your actions, especially the actions that you're actually apologizing for in the first place.
There is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults.
Maybe say, I didn't understand what happened. I acted on my emotions and I know that this was the wrong way to go about this situation. Or just cut it. All right, next thing is we don't want to advertise on an apology video. Advertisements can feel a little disingenuous. Will Smith, of course, didn't advertise anything on his video. So, you know, that's really good. It's really good that he didn't place anything anywhere specific with a really specific angle, somewhere that can kind of be noticed, but somewhere that can kind of not be noticed at the same time. And it's really good that he didn't self-promote. That is a really good thing that he didn't do.
After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No. Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe. I'm going to say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us.
You know, if I lived with and I was married to Janet Jackson, for example, right? If I made a mistake, it would seem a little weird for me to make a video 4 months after the incident where, you know, I've lived with Janet Jackson for those 4 months. For me to then say, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. We know you live with Jada, Will. We know you speak to your kids. You don't have to apologize to them in this scenario. Cut that part out. Now, one of the most important things, now this one's really important, so listen, don't make it about you.
Disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down. It hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. If you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
And for the love of God, absolutely, under no circumstances, when you're apologizing to someone, do not post it on YouTube.
I'm going to, okay?